Hey guys, it's Shaggy at YouTube here. I did a lot of work off camera. I made a lot of everything. I counted everything out to make sure it was fine, and it should be enough to make everything we need to make our new house. I made a bunch of behemoth dinosaur gates so we can wall off our area and dinos will not come in here. So I just brought this guy to the new place because I saw no reason bringing bringing him the full way to our house because we're getting ready to move. So let's go ahead and get him out here. He is super fast, by the way. We'll check his statistics in a minute because I realized that we didn't do that in the last episode. So we'll check his statistics in a minute. That's our mammoth we tamed in the last episode. He got a few levels, so let's go ahead and do it. 5,000 health, 1,300 stamina, weight 600. Let's pump that up to 1,000. 1,400 melee damage and 836 movement speed. That's really good. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna go ahead and do a speedy up bit so you all don't have to watch me make every single change. So let's get into it. Well guys, after I did this a little bit, I realized that I didn't have my mic plugged in the entire time. So I just been sitting here cleaning up on my desk as I built, and it's all good. It comes out to be a really cool house. I'll just say that. What it's also fun that we do in this episode is we do a little bit of a dinosaur train action. It's really cool. I've never done one of them, and it was fun to do. A little bit tedious, a little bit aggravating, because I kept having to go back and get dinosaurs. But what I did for you guys, I cut that out, so it's just me moving my dinos from the island to the base. But one thing I learned while doing that is there is a lot of sharks in the water, and it will attract a lot of attention. And I almost lost one of my dinos because of, but I didn't. The dino's fine. And so anyways, yeah, all I've been doing all morning is rendering videos and pretty much just cleaning my desk, because I took a few days off of recording videos. I still have a bunch of videos recorded to edit, but I took a few days off of editing that just because it gets super exhausting after a while. Just sitting there doing the same thing over and over. It gets a little bit tedious and it just drains you after a while. But after I edit those videos, I'm gonna get back to recording. I still got stuff for you for like a week without that I need to edit. But the thing is I just want to take a little break from recording. I'm still editing and stuff, like I said. I just want to take some time from recording. So a little bit of a tip from you for you guys. If you guys are doing YouTube or starting a channel or something like that, is After a while, you want to take a little bit time to just relax a little bit and just uh, just to give your brain some time to process things. Because if you don't, then you'll get extremely exhausted. Well, I'm getting ready to start a art cribs bit to this video. Not just yet, but I'm about to. It's gonna be very fun. And I don't really know what to talk to you guys about. Because, you know, it's just, we're just building. We built a 2-story 6x7, and it's really fun to build something like that. This house is identical to our other house with the expansion, by the way. If only I could turn back time. Hey guys, welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved Cribs Edition. We're in this guy's house he built. He got himself a little bit of a building room over here in the right with a fabricator and a smithy. He got himself a little bit of loot room. It looks like he's going to have to fix that because the boxes are off-centered, which looks pretty bare, looks pretty simplistic, but I'm sure he got big plans for this room eventually. So he got himself a wee little bedroom, one for him and one for his girlfriends that don't exist on the island. Then himself, he got a little bit of electric generator action so he can start hitting light switches and turning on some lights. That's a flaw with his design, is closing doors on himself. Nobody likes that because it hurts. Alright, anyways, let's go do this dinosaur train. Oh yeah, guys, I forgot to mention one thing. We walled off this entire area with dinosaur gates. I'm gonna cut that. Well, I'm gonna cut most of it because it's literally me just placing 4 dinosaur gates in a row. So it gets a little bit tedious, but I just do a square around my building. That's all I do. So now, how about we start this dinosaur train, shall we? Let's fly over, grab our dinos, grab our loot that's in the other house, and we will BRB peeps. So, to the dinosaur train bit, I'm gonna speed it up and stuff like that and show you guys what this looks like. All of our dinosaurs following us. It was absolutely crazy because the Bronto liked walking into me and I would get stuck in them, and it was really aggravating and really tedious. So all you want to do is just check for dinos and make sure none of them are sent around at your base that didn't get picked up by your bristle. The most tedious part about this entire dino operation was swimming across the water all the time because there was a bunch of stingrays that kept trying to kill our stuff, and it was quite annoying, but it is what it is. But it was a little bit annoying. So then I just waited here, stopped at the island, and made sure all my dinos were accounted for. Like I said, there's one in the water right now getting attacked by a stingray. and I couldn't do nothing about that, because you can't pick dinos up in the water, because it kicks you off your bird like that. See, there's stingrays everywhere. It was really aggravating. Just thought I'd mention, if you will hear the fan in the background, one of the gears are broken, the fan, so it sits there and it clanks every now and then, because I gotta get a new fan for it. I've had nothing but, I'll say this for you guys, I've had nothing but problems with my PS4. I love my PS4, I love Sony, but I've had a lot of problems with the new generation of PS4, and it's really aggravating because I've spent a lot of money on Sony. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. So anyways, back into it. Just, my Bronto was one of my biggest aggravations when I was doing this little bit of a dinosaur train, because they kept getting stuck on me, and that was quite annoying. I would just try to walk and they would get stuck behind me, and it was a little bit of annoying. I know this video isn't the most entertaining video. I just figured I would show you guys what we were doing and what was up, so that you will aren't behind. This was one of the main issues I had when I was doing this entire thing, was crossing this little stream, because as you guys can see, there's about 50 sharks in there biting on my stuff, and it got quite frustrating. But eventually I got him across the water, so it wasn't no biggie. So I just brought him over and I put him inside the dino gate, and then all you gotta do after that is you want to run around and check and make sure you don't got any lost dinosaurs and any dinosaurs that didn't make it. Put them all in there. I usually call them to a certain location when I want a lot of dinosaurs to make it. Second aggravation was I lost my pterodon, and it took me like a couple hours to find them. No joke, a couple hours. Well, there's a beaver, so let's go pick him up. But anyways, I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. If you did go to enjoy it, drop a like on it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.